Alrighty, what's going on, guys? It's Dorian here. This will be Dorian Daily number 12. I've tried to record number 12 a bunch of different times on live games, and a couple of them were losses. And the other one, I just couldn't simply upload it to YouTube at all. So, this game will be a jungle game of me playing Skarner. This game will be at like the 1700 range, and I start off pretty late, and I get some help here at these Wolvesies. I start off with the wolves. I also start off with the regrowth pendant, and this is something that I want to talk about as well too. There are some champions in the game that you can jungle without using the Wriggles Lantern, and I'd have to say that Skarner is definitely one of them. Right now, 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes into the game, I get over here to this Wraith camp. I clear this out. I know the double golems won't be there, so instead what I do is I run over and I kill the wolves again. So I kill the wolves, hit level 3. Run back over. I'm going to go and do this thing here. And then by the time I do the golems, I'm able to go and clear the wraiths again. And then by the time I do the wraiths again, the wolves are up. And something I want to talk about as well, too, really quickly, is as a jungler, you want to do one of two things. You either want to farm and get level 6 really fast, or you want to gank as many times as you can before you hit level 6. And I figure the only way to get a really good gank off as Skarner before level 6 without his ultimate is to be able to get around them somehow. And in this game, the only lane that I saw that was pushing was top, and it was Poppy, and it was way too far out of my way to get up there every single time. So right now, you can see that middle and bottom are both evenly pushed out on both sides. So right now, what you're going to do is you're going to see me head back to base, and I'm going to pick up the regrowth, I'm going to pick up the Philo Stone and some boots, and I probably should have picked up like a potion or something like that too, but as you'll notice here, after I jungle for a little bit longer, you'll know that I won't need it at all. Got some crazy shit going on here. Oh, our friendly Tryndamere falls to a Poppy, and is almost able to pick up the kill at the same time, but he doesn't. So for any moment where nothing is happening here, I'll try and talk about some few other things that I have put down. One of the things I think a lot of people should do... okay, hold on here. I'm going to try and come in here for a gank on this... No. Perhaps. No, I just go and I fuck up with the jungle a little bit. So one of the things I think you should do as a part of the community, if you want to make the community better, is you can start trying to make some guides. And when you're thinking about making a guide, explain why you do things. Otherwise, it's just a build. And that's kind of one way to get yourself noticed and get yourself out there in the community. So I see this bird coming over here. I suppress her right at the exact same time. We got a nice suppress here from Malzahar. I get a nice silence here, and we end up picking up a free easy kill here on the bird. She says that timing, and it was... You think that was good timing, wait until you see the next kill that we pick up on her. It was going to be even better. So right now, I realize that we could probably pick up a free dragon, and right now it's 4 versus 3, so we do end up picking that free dragon. Right now, look at my gold. I'm just absolutely crushing this game. I'm almost at 2k gold at 10 minutes in, and I already have a gold per 5 item, so this is going very well for me. So what's going to happen is I come in here, I flash over, I suppress him. At the exact same time, I got a red buff, and I'm spamming my Q. She doesn't have her... egg back up, so we pretty much just destroy her. I tax one creep there, and I take off. So right now, 11 minutes into the game, I've got over 2,000 gold, and I already got a gold per 5. So now when I go back, I'm going to pick up Heart of Gold, Shirelia's Reverie, right away. Boom. The Shirelia's Reverie is for me so that I can close the gap a lot faster on heroes that I normally wouldn't be able to. So keep an eye out for that later on in the game. There will be a point in which I do that. Let's see, we're going for a little bit of a chase here. Oh, Soraka dies to a turret. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So, you could say that I haven't done very much ganking yet this game, but every gank that I have made has been successful. So that is the reason why you didn't see me gank very much before level 6. The reason why is because I know that if I wait until level 6 and then I gank again 60 seconds later from that... okay, watch this. Okay, so I see her coming. She's going up there. She was going to gank up top, but instead she doesn't. So now I know right away she's going to come to that spot. So I ping that spot, and I start running there as fast as I can. So we're running around the corner, I turn my ship blue. Malzahar's coming with me. Boom, look who do we run into. Start with my Q, suppress her right away. We kind of messed up there with the suppression order, but she falls into her bird form very quick, or her egg form very quickly, and we pick her up again. So if she wanted to talk shit about how good my timing was last time, that was even better. I loved watching that. I loved doing that. And I wish I could just know how that person feels for just a moment, just so I could relish it and enjoy it even more than I already did. So right up here, I noticed that their blue is probably up, so we go over there and we steal that as well too. That is a very good thing to do to kind of keep morale down on the enemy team. Oh, this is a really bad part too. Here I am trying to be way too aggressive. My team is nowhere near me. I get Fiddle Ultimate. I get everything done to me, and I die right at the end. It's so sad. So sad. Too brave, as he says. Too brave. So when I die that time, I pick up Merc Treads and an Oracles. This reason why I pick up the Oracle is because I'm so far ahead, and I just want to continuously gank from here on out. If I'm able to pick up wards, then they don't have any on the map whatsoever. They'll just feel scared at all times. So I pop my Shirley as we run around this corner here. I'm going to try and pick up somebody. This part is very funny. I love this part more than anything. Right here, you can see that there's nobody around. It's basically just me. I flash in, and I pick up this Fiddles, and we end up picking up a 1 for nothing, and So we go and we pick up Free Dragon after that, which is what you always should be doing whenever you're picking up a kill middle or bottom. And this is something that you should never be doing as a player in League of Legends ever, blaming anybody else. But it does happen, heat of the moment, heat of the game, you say things you don't mean. Sometimes you say shit you do mean, and you're a jerk or an asshole. But, it is what it is. So we've got... slow this down a little bit here. Fiddle comes in and ultimates us. We kill him so quick that he isn't able to do anything. I pull this guy into the tower, except for he flashes away. And then we also get pushed even farther away. So closing the gap is going to be very difficult for us. It's very funny that I have my Shirley... No, I don't think I have my Shirley. I think it's just a bug. Because I would have popped it if I didn't have it. If I didn't pop it, then that is a very big rookie mistake by my part. So basically we're just going to push the lane here. That guy flashes, suppresses him, picks up the kill all by his onesie. Very nice play. Oh, I missed a ward over there. I didn't even catch that when I was playing the game. I was so concerned with taking their blue buff that I wasn't even gonna watch. So right now I'm sitting at 3-1. The overall score is 8-4. And this jungle thing where you gank as hard as I do after level 6 kind of really snowballs the game in the opposite direction. So this is going to be just a big chasing game. We're going to try and chase this Poppy. She gets slowed a bit. Then we got a big team fight going on here. She gets away. She doesn't get away. We get her again, and I get stunned here. I'm going to try and pick up this Anivia, but she ends up getting away. This is a very funny part where I overextend again very far. So I get knocked up, I get feared, I get slowed, I get walled, and I survive flashing over the wall with like 200 HP. By doing that, though, we are able to pick up one more kill, so my very stupid noob play there didn't end with us doing too badly, but instead kind of acted more as like a bait. And the reason why I say that was a very stupid and bad play of me is because I have an Oracles. There's really no need for me to try to be making plays like that. I should be playing a lot more defensive and kind of using the Oracle to its advantage and not getting rid of it. As obviously when you die with an Oracle, it disappears. So right now, I'm going to head back to base. I've got 2,000 gold, and this time I pick up a Sheen and a Ruby Crystal and also a Longsword. So now that I think I'm as tanky as I'm going to need to be with just those few basic HP items, I pick up what's going to be the makings for a Trinity Force. We'll slow this down here. We got the Anivia falling down very fast. I suppress the Fiddlesticks and he dies instantly. And then right afterwards, the Anivia falls down very quickly afterwards. The Jaina says GG. It probably is already GG, but I don't really think as part of the enemy team you need to tell us that. Unfortunately for you guys, and unfortunately for all the viewers out there, that was it. That was a surrender vote. So really quickly at the end of this video here, I'm just going to talk about a few things that I wanted to talk about because I really wanted to talk about that Skarner gameplay. If you haven't already watched, I have a last hitting video that I'm probably going to try and redo here sometime in the future. I've got a lot of questions about that, so now I know how to make in-depth, better last hitting guide that will be better than the one I already previously made. And like I was saying before, make some guides, make some videos, get into the community if that's something that you want to do. If you want to be a part of the community, you got to make an effort. So something else to consider as well too. Go to sponsor.net, SPAWNSOR.net, and you can have a chance to be sponsored by a bunch of pretty good companies. And one of the other things, don't ever talk when someone else dies, especially on your team or even on the other team. It's pretty much the worst thing for the game, and it doesn't really help anybody at all whatsoever. Another thing, practice your roles, not champions. So when you get a champion like Soraka, Sona, anything like that, you want to practice the role, not the champion itself. You want to get a very good idea of timings, positioning, and all these other things that come with League of Legends that could potentially make you better. Something else that I think will also help you out as well too as players to make you slowly better at any given point would be to listen to some music. If you don't listen to music, listening to music is very soothing. It relaxes me. Every time that I play, I'm listening to music. So the worst part about doing all this casting and making all these videos is that I can't be listening to music while I'm doing it. So me personally, I'm in always just like agony when I can't be listening to my music during these videos. So if you want a list of music, leave the request in the comments below, and I will shoot you my list. As well, too, try to consider starting to smartcast your spells. And if you don't know what smartcasting is, I will try and make a movie about that as well in the future. If a lot of people don't know, I can show them out. And one other last thing, read the patch notes. If you want to be a successful player, and if you're not just playing this game casually and you want to progress, or you just want to be better and you still are casual, read the patch notes. You need to read the patch notes. If you don't read the patch notes, you're unable to make informed decisions on who to pick, who to ban, who's good, who's not, and all that shit that goes with that. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. This was Dorian, and of course, as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys all enjoyed what I did, and I'll see you guys next time.